Hello everybody and welcome to Gearhead Entertainment. Today is Sundays with Steve and we're going to be playing Age of Mythology Retold. I was going to do the first level of the campaign today, but I ran into some problems with filming and I just can't bring myself to do it for like the 5th time today. So we're going to be doing the daily mission instead. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. If you have any questions about the game, comments are the place to do it. I'll answer any questions next time. And go ahead and tell Dean that he needs to give me a 200% raise. I think he can swing it. So, we're going to go ahead and launch in as Zeus. He's kind of the default character, but or default god. But he's still really powerful. So, we're going to have a lot of fun playing as him. I personally am a fan of his Myrmidon. They're a little bit, shall we say, prejudiced. They do bonus damage against every single faction that's not Greece. I'm going to go ahead and speed things up as well. You have the option, if you're playing on single player, to slow down, go at the normal rate, or speed up. I personally like it sped up because it takes forever to train these villagers, and it's just, it takes a long time. So, play it a little bit faster pace today. This game mode is Regents, so for today's daily, we want to keep our Regent alive. If the Regent dies, you die. So I generally throw him inside of my town center, and I just leave him there. You can also garrison him in any building that takes garrisoned units, so usually sentry towers are where the AI will keep theirs. The idea is you just want to keep him safe and out of harm's way, because again, if he dies, you die. There's only so many places you can stow him though, so just do what you can, fortify the area. Call it a day. It's gonna be like just about any other match you do. We've got a little bit of time. They're not gonna level up until I do. I don't know. I guess if I ran it for like an hour, they'd probably eventually get to the classical age, but we've got a lot of time to work with in the meantime. So I'm just gonna take it slow. I'm gonna get my economy going, and we'll go from there. Merry Christmas, by the way. I don't know when you guys are watching this, but it's Christmas for me, which means that it's Christmas for you too. So, go ahead and spoil yourself with a new gift or something. Hopefully you guys get a white Christmas. We're supposed to miss it. It's snowed like a foot. It's between Thanksgiving and Christmas, it snowed like a foot, and it's supposed to warm up. I don't know what this weather is, but it makes me mad. Where is my scout? My Cascopus. I should have a scout. I don't see him. Oh, he got stuck in the water. Sometimes they do that. I don't know why. Auto scout didn't used to be a thing at all, so I'm not really complaining too much. The original Age of Mythology, you had to send the scout out and manage him yourself, but it still is a little bit tedious when you're running your scout around and he decides to get stuck in the ocean for some reason. If you like RTS games, let me know, because I'm going to be probably playing a lot more of them. I don't want them to be the only thing I play, but they're fun, I enjoy them, and they are really easy to film. I don't have to do 3 things at once. I can just kind of turn my brain off. It sounds kind of counterintuitive because it's a strategy game, but I've been playing this for so long, it's just kind of autopilot for a lot of it. Let's see. Go ahead and throw these guys over here. Hey, I did not ask you to harvest berries. Thank you very much. So the way this game works, at least as Greece, you have villagers. The villagers are what gather your resources, and they have 2 separate drop sites. So they have a storehouse, which is for wood and gold, and then they have granary, which is for food. Let's see, 10, 10, 4, plus a builder. Perfect. They will go ahead and gather resources. As they fill up, they will return to the nearest drop site, which can be your granary, your storehouse, or the town center, and then they will wash, rinse, and repeat. So I'm just going to set them up so that they do their own thing. Like I said, we got a little bit of time. These guys aren't going to level up anytime soon. As long as my scout will actually do his job. You know what? We're just going to... There. I don't have to worry about him. If you want units to kind of do stuff on their own, you hold down the shift key and right click, and they will they'll follow your orders in the order that you right clicked. Let's go ahead and get Jason. The Greeks have 4 heroes. As Zeus, I believe I get it's Jason, Odysseus, Heracles, and it's not Perseus. Oh, it's Bellerophon. That's right. So, I mean, I'll give you guys a bit of a rundown. I'd like to go into a little bit more depth on mythology up later, but Jason, he is, he's actually not even a demigod, he's just a normal guy, but he is the champion of Hera, and he launched an expedition on the Argo to go find the Golden Fleece. Let's go ahead, we'll hunt some bear. The scout is trying to attack me? Really? Okay then. Don't do that, it's not a big deal. No, if I attack you, you're probably gonna run too. Doesn't look like it, but normally they break off. And if I lose a scout, I lose a scout. Those catastrophes, they're not very strong. You know, just get Pegasus if you're really worried about scouting. And we got a little bit of time, so I'm gonna keep training villagers before I level up. Let's see I don't think... Normally I like to do between 10 and 20 villagers per resource. I'll probably stick with 10 for food, and I'll build it. Do I want to build a dock? If I build a dock, I'm going to have to build a navy, because that's how they run in this map, you know? I don't know why, but for whatever reason, the Sea of Worms is just... The AI is more aggressive. I can't explain it, they get crazy. I'll probably just train the 10 food villagers and call it a day. Those guys over here, let's get Jason. He's a classical age hero, so he's not like super powerful, but early on he can do a lot, and versus myth units he actually does really well. All the Greek heroes are stronger than normal heroes because you only get 4, so you have to have a lot stronger of a hero to work with. Let's do that. 16, 18, 19. Where'd my Pegasus go? Go ahead and go scouting for me. So hopefully Christmas is on track for you guys. I still have to do some Christmas shopping, and you know, you've always got those people who have no idea what they want, and I could just get them random stuff. But I really try to think through what I get people. You know, I did not want to build this that far forward, but we'll go with it. Looks like that's the only gold mine that I don't have to sail for. So. Of course, of course. Let's go for this one. And you go this way. Yeah, you always have those people who like don't know what they want, and I really try to think through what gifts I get people. I'm sorry, I did not tell you. Go this way. I told you to mine over here. And it's very hard to come up with a gift that people are gonna like when they don't know what they want. You know, ideally you want it to be something they want, but something they don't know that they want. Because you want to give them a little bit of surprise too, and they make that very difficult for me. 7, 8. Let's go ahead and that, and we'll go ahead and level up. I don't think we have a ton of time. We still probably have enough time if I wanted to wait around. I don't think we have a ton of time before they decide they want to start attacking us. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to move forward. I want to build my bear axes farther ahead. Wait till this is done. It takes like a minute. It's sped up, so it shouldn't take too long, but you know how it is. And while I'm at it, go ahead and do that. So I'm going to hotkey all of my production buildings. That way I can just press one key and they're all ready to go. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Move these guys forward. If I know one thing, that enemies, the AI is very aggressive on this map, so they are probably gearing up to hit me. But if we got enough hoplites, I don't really have to worry about it. Let's get these upgrades quick. I want to be able to move on to the next stage relatively fast. Okay, not as heavy of a hit as I was expecting. That's unnecessary. Probably didn't need to waste a bolt on that, but we're gonna do it anyways. Hey, stop that. I did not tell you guys to go harvest trees. We're gonna go ahead and set up farms for these guys, actually. Like I said, I usually have between 10 and 20 villagers on a given resource. So I try and set up my food and my farms in roughly that outline. It means that they're all pretty central to a drop site, and they are also all pretty central to a watchtower. If I need to call them and keep them safe from invasion, I can. Let's see here. 20, 20, 20. Let's get 10 more for food, and then you guys, let's go ahead. Let's get stables. Hey now. I don't have to keep spending favor like that, but I really don't care for their naval attacks. We're gonna find out, I guess. Actually, that is not lined up. There. It's lined up now. Alright, that should be 17, 18, 19, 20. Good there. Maybe it's from there. Apparently not. Okay, I have all my villagers. I don't know where that one random villager came from. Again, I don't want to have to keep spending like 60, 65, 70 favor to do that, but I don't want to spend the time to get a navy. Where? Getting random villagers. I don't know why they keep. I guess they must have gotten pulled over from building the granary. Oh well. Go ahead and level up as soon as I build an armory. I was trying to take this at a much faster rate, but I got sidetracked. Let's go ahead and build that. I'll let them hit the granary, that's not the end of the world.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Let's see here, and I should have a good amount of villagers on everything now, so we should be good. I'm gonna go ahead and build a market while I've got the time for it. And you guys go chop some wood. Zeus has a little bit more leeway as for which is probably your best choice when leveling up. I personally prefer, I used to prefer Apollo because Temple of Healing is really powerful, but Dionysus does buff the troop health, and he does also give you bronze, and bronze is just nice. Where are my heroes? How did Heracles end up? Where's Jason? I don't understand. It says I have all my heroes. I guess he's... I don't know. He wasn't there a second ago. Alright. So we got our next two heroes. We get Heracles and Odysseus. And you know what? I'm tired of you. Let's go ahead and put up some fortresses on the side of the ocean, or on the side of the lake. That way they can't attack me as readily. So I got Heracles and Odysseus, two heroes from Myth. Both pretty heavy hitters. Odysseus is nice because his main attack is a ranged attack. All the Greek heroes do have a ranged attack, but his is ranged by default, so you can kind of keep him back if you need to. Go ahead and upgrade these. Waste a ton of time on this. Alright, we got everything we need. Let's go ahead and level up to the Mythic Age, and see, I like the Plenty Balls. After you get a Wonder, you can start spamming them, and that's nice, but I think we're gonna go with Hera, because she does buff your movement, and I like having better movement. I should stop doing that. That's a lot of favor to be wasting on a bolt, but I've got a little bit of favor to spare. It's fine. And the dailies usually aren't too bad. They might throw in a couple of hiccups depending on the little preset challenge they have in there. Like sometimes there's one that makes Myth units take no favor to create, but they train twice as fast. I usually go as Loki for that because, like, in the Mythic Age, he trains Myth units in under a second, so it's not really a problem. I didn't realize I had a hole in the wall. I want to run out of gold because I think, yeah, these guys are basically out of gold at the moment. We'll do a caravan. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, I don't know why. For whatever reason, the Sea of Worms happens to be one of the more aggressive maps for the AI. It's not a huge deal. Like you can still take care of them pretty quickly. It's just kind of annoying.
Λέγε έστω. Έτοιμη.
Let's see here.
Ρητόμος. Πρόσεχε.
Έστω. Πρόσεχε. Έτοιμος, ναι.
20, 20, 30.
Λέγε.
I guess I'll throw these guys on wood.
Πρόσεχε. Τι λέγε. Ναι.
See, that's the advantage of going with Hera. The more fortresses you have, and you have a max of 15, the more free Myrmidon you get. And free Myrmidon is very nice. It's just, I read that when they released the game and they added that, and I thought, there's no way. There's no way they keep that, because that's just broken. But they did. So you get about, if you have max fortresses, you get 15 Myrmidon per minute. And that is plenty, as long as you've got extra resources to kind of supplement it. If you really get in a bind, you can always train more. But it's just broken. The philosophy they have for this game is, if it isn't broke, we'll make it broke.
Έστω. Πρόσταγμα.
Alright, let's finish this up. What do I need for a wonder? I need more
Πρόσεχε.
and more gold. Well, let's see here.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι.
Go ahead and get those guys harvesting food.
Έτοιμος.
They should tear through that pretty quickly. We'll build a Titan. Maybe I'll throw everybody on a Wonder once we're done.
Έστω.
Wonders are nice. They can,
Έστω.
Πρόστα, ναι.
they make your myth units a lot more powerful. They make your god powers cheaper, but they are an investment. They take a long time to build, and they're expensive. So, you may or may not have the time for a Wonder. Just depends on how the game mode shakes out.
Λέγε βούλομαι.
Okay.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
Let's go ahead and let's get our Titan.
Έστω. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Ναι.
I could completely destroy them right now if I wanted to. I just want to kind of show off the Titan.
Πρόσεχε.
And I want to take it slower because I blitzed through this earlier today thinking, oh, I'll get a really high score. Because usually your score is determined by how quickly you finish the level, how much damage you do, and how many troops you lose. And so I finished the level in no time, and I thought, oh, great, I'm going to get a really high score. And I finished in like the top 80%, which sucks.
Τι λέγε.
So I'm hoping I can improve my score a little bit too while we do this.
Πρόσταγμα.
Oh, did the lower fund die? That sucks.
Λέγε έστω.
Everybody else is working on the Wonder. You can work on this. The one thing I don't like, there was a change that they made that I don't particularly care for. There was a button in the original Age of Mythology. If you're building something, you press that button and it draws everybody to that building. So if you wanted to build your Titan Gate in a hurry, you press that button, all the villagers start building it. You want to build your Wonder in a hurry, press that button, the Titan, everybody starts building it. You know, and that was really nice. And they took that away. So I don't particularly care for that, but everything else has been a nice improvement. And you can go first person. I don't know how many strategy games do this, but yeah, I mean, look at that.
Πρόσεχε.
How much time we got on this Wonder?
Ταπεινός.
Ταπεινός. Τι λέγε.
When you guys figure out that there's no more room to build, then we'll try on temple.
Τέκτον. Έστω. Ταπεινός.
Πρόσεχε.
Ταπεινός. Ναι. Ταπεινός.
Λέγε. Μάχη. Έτοιμος. Ναι.
Let's go ahead and throw on some bronze. That's the other reason to go with Hera. Those plenty bolts are nice, but also so is a lightning storm. I mean, look at that. I didn't even mean to do that. I must have destroyed whatever building the regent was in, and the lightning bolt hit him. That's the only thing I can think. That's a higher score, though, so hopefully I do a little bit better with the score. How did I do? Top 9%. See, that's a lot better. I cannot explain to you why it was so much better. I didn't really play all that different, but it is what it is. Well, everybody, that was a lot of fun. Thanks for joining me today. Go ahead and, again, like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell Dean that he needs to give me a raise because this was a pain in the butt today. But until I see you guys next Sunday, Merry Christmas, and go hug your mother, you heathens.